Taylor is going to talk a little bit about when she came to see you in the middle of this, what she called agony. And one of the things she was so, I think she was so angry about with us was that she said people always talk about one side of a person, they never give them credit for their accomplishments.
That's right.
Particularly what they give to children and the money you give to children. That's how it starts.
When he's on tour,
did you see his face?
He goes to hospitals without the press following him, without anyone knowing. He'll get up in a disguise and do it, take his disguise off when he's there, and kids know, wow, it's Michael Jackson.
Was there no point at which you said to yourself, reading everything everybody had been reading, maybe this is true, maybe I completely didn't understand who he was?
No way. Absolutely not.
Never.
Never. I know Michael's heart. I know his mind and his soul. I'm not that insensitive, especially to him or people I love.
How did you decide to go to Singapore?
He was my friend. He was alone. He was totally alone. Mm-hmm. And he just, he needed help. Nothing in the world could have hurt him more if it had been calculated. If they'd planned an assassination, they couldn't have done it any better. It almost broke his heart.
She says she recognized a friend turning to painkillers for escape.
He wasn't aware of what was happening. He was dulling his pain. But it really frightened me because I have been there. And I know how easy it is to get there when you're in mental or physical pain.
And he knew right away that he had to deal with it too.
Not right away. Not right away, but he knew.
There were some reports during this period, Michael, that it was such agony for you that you were actually suicidal. Is that true?
I was never suicidal. I love life too much to ever be suicidal. I'm resilient.
Where did that come from?
Rhinoceros skin. Never, ever suicidal.
Did it
so
leave
now they're
you,
trying to put suicide on
though, heartbroken, but not suicidal.
Did it leave you changed completely? I've talked to you a little bit about what you're thinking about, where you want to live in the world. Did it change your view about living here? You're thinking about living someplace else?
I don't care to stay in America anymore, no. I don't care. I will always have Neverland, you know, because I love Neverland. But I don't like, I'm very sensitive to the smog, you know, so I can't have the smog. And I would like to go abroad. Matter of fact, I am.
You are? Where?
Yes. Oh, I haven't decided the exact place yet. Probably South Africa.
To live permanently?
Maybe Switzerland.
Lisa, are
Can
you
we just
in
change,
favor of it?
Wait, just go into the fact that we don't live in separate houses to start
Yeah,
this
we don't
with?
live in separate, this is just
This is
me dreaming.
ridiculous. Where are the cameras? Anyway, sorry.
No, jump in.
What do I feel about the overseas thing? I think that it's a nice place to visit, yes. I would like to have a house over there.
Mm.
Would be completely and utterly harassed beyond belief, but...
Before we move away from the last 2 years, we told you, because we want to, that we are going to show what is really your comment on those 2 years. And it is a video you have done with your sister Janet called Scream. And in it you have some words for middle-aged people who can't follow these words. The words you'll hear will be about confusion, bashing, victimizing. Stop pressuring me, he says. Makes me want to scream. The last 2 years. We have some wedding video of the two of you, and I'm going to let you tell us a little bit about what we're seeing here. If our director, Roger Goodman, wants to roll it in, we will take you there a year ago, right?
Yes.
Just about exactly.
I look like an idiot, I can tell you that.
You don't look like an idiot. You look more like a, no.
Do you want me to tell you?
Yes.
You're watching it.
Tell us.
Oh, we're watching.
Tell us, we're watching here live.
Michael Joseph Jackson. Lisa Marie Presley here. Do you accept Michael Jackson? Michael Joseph.
I do.
Michael Joseph.
I do. In the middle, he asks for the autograph.
Yo Licenciado Francisco Álvarez Pérez. Licenciado
You know,
Álvarez Pérez. Licenciado
you more. Yeah, I did.
Right, but now we're out of time.
Los declaro unidos en legítimo matrimonio. Okay, if you have the ring. Congratulations. Congratulations.
She looks like, what is her name? Off of Roger Rabbit? Who framed Roger Rabbit? I can't think of her name.
He does first. You put it onto her first, okay? And when you put it, you say, with this ring, I do it.
Just without the ring.
Right. And you do it the same thing. When you put this ring, as you say, with this ring, I do it. Right now?
So I know that you, Lisa Marie, have wanted to talk about this. There are a lot of doubters about this marriage. I've heard that it's a Scientology plan. You are a member of the Church of Scientology, which is said to influence its members greatly, and that the husband you divorced was Scientologist, and he's still very much in your life, and this is all part of a calculation to get Michael and his money into the church.
It's crap. I'm sorry. It's like ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I'm not, first of all, you can't get influenced by anything like that, and under a term of a marriage. I'm not going to marry somebody for any reason other than the fact that I fall in love with them. Period.
I mean,
Period.
she got her own
And they
money.
can eat it.
Her
If they
dad
wanna
is
think
fucking
anything.
Elvis Presley.
To put it succinct.
Yeah.
Huh?
What is it you love the most about him?
Where should be coming from?
Oh, what do I love the most about him? Everything. He's amazing. I really
money's
admire him.
long.
I respect him. I admire him. I'm in love with him. And no, we don't sleep in separate bedrooms. Thank you very much. And I love everything about him.
To finish up on that, though, are you a Scientologist? Or
No.
No. Plan to become one?
I believe in spirituality, and I believe in a higher source, such as God, but I'm not a
I said that.
Scientologist. I read everything, and I like to read. I love to study.
You said you don't sleep in separate bedrooms, and
I said
I'm going to confess, okay, this is live TV, and I'm copping out right here because I didn't spend my life as a serious journalist to ask these kinds of questions. But I'm not oblivious to the fact that your fans had one question they most wanted to ask of you.
Do we have sex?
We have you.
She didn't ask.
But she already know. That's
I
the
don't know what it
question.
was going to be.
That shit
Is that what you were
irritating.
going to ask?
Let's play just a minute or
Sorry.
two. Let's play one or two.
We want to know if you've done the thing.
Michael, I know that this is an intimate question, but are you having sex together with Lisa Marie?
Do you guys really love each other, or you're just doing this to satisfy the media?
Are you guys intimate?
Again.
Why do you want to know? It's none of your business.
Skepticism.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And
Girl, don't
we have
answer
read
that
the
question.
papers that
That-
you are
the fuck?
expecting a child.
We will be expecting a child. No, when, I'm not going to.
We're not going to say when,
It's
or
personal.
except in the hands of the heavens.
But not yet.
Did we
Well-
marry out of convenience? That's really interesting.
That's
That's really
ridiculous.
interesting to me.
Why?
Well, why wouldn't we have a lot in common? That's the question. Why? Why not?
Like we're faking this?
Like,
That's the
no,
most ridiculous
but you can't
thing
live
in
with
the
somebody day to day. We're together all the time, first of all. Second thing, how can you fake that 24 hours a day with somebody, sleeping with somebody, waking up with somebody, having
The
to...
dumbest thing
He's
I've
running
ever
around the
heard.
house, I'm running around the house. You were in our house. We have a normal house. We have a nanny. We have a maid. And we walk around, and he's either in the studio, I'm in the kitchen. We're running around like normal. I know it's hard to believe people.
You go shopping together, you...
We go shopping. We go out to dinner. We argue sometimes.
And
About what, may I say?
we also
No,
heard a report that maybe you were planning to adopt the children.
Oh, I would love to adopt children. I think that's something I've always wanted to do. But children of all races, Arab children, Jewish children, black children, just all races.
But Lisa's children,
I love Lisa's children, but it's been a
not going
mission.
to adopt, or...
Pardon?
To adopt them, though.
Oh, I love her children. They're sweet.
But to adopt, no.
Of course.
They have a biological father, and he's their...
I think they love me very much. I love them.
They do.
We have a lot of fun.
But I've never heard of that before, personally, of someone adopting someone's children while they're in a relationship with that person.
We're going to take a break for a minute and come back with more questions.
Okay.
I want to say,
I guess, yeah. I was gonna say different, but yeah, I don't think I've ever heard that either.
Michael Jackson, Lisa Marie Presley, live from the Sony Pictures Studios in Los Angeles. Once again, Diane Sawyer.
We're going to show you a film now created by Michael Jackson, and it is causing a furor in some movie theaters around this country. They say, among other things, that it is clearly modeled after Triumph of the Will, Leni Riefenstahl, a Nazi film with
Nazi
Nazi
true. None of that's
imagery.
true. None of those things are true.
Did you watch that film before you did it?
I watch everything. I love movies. I love documentaries. Had nothing to do with that at all.
But there are people who keep saying, this is, they look at it and say, this is...
Absolutely not.
You know what?
Nothing to do with politics or communism or fascism.
Well,
at all.
The critics have said that it's the most boldly vainglorious self-deification a pop singer ever undertook with a straight face.
Good. That's what I wanted.
For the controversy?
Yeah.
And
they fell into my trap.
For the people who say that...
I wanted everybody's attention.
But for the people who say those symbols matter,
no,
they're about suffering.
No, symbols has nothing to do with that. It's not political. It's not fascist. It's not dogma. It's not, you know, ideology and all of this stuff. It's pure, simple love. You don't see any tanks. You don't see any cannons. It's about love. It's people coming together.
About love. We're going to let everybody watch a bit.
Yeah, but it's art. It's art.
Okay.
The way a director would use a medium to create art.
Diane is trying to prove a point. Seen this before. She passed out.
Well, as we said, we're going to clearly agree to disagree maybe on what this means to some people watching it. There's been another issue raised. In a song you say, "Jew me, sue me," and some people are saying that that is anti-Semitic.
It's not anti-Semitic because I'm not a racist person. I could never be a racist. I love all races of people, from Arabs to Jewish people, like I said before, to blacks. But when I say Jew me, sue me, everybody do me, kick me, kike me, don't you black or white me, I'm talking about myself as the victim. You know, my accountants and lawyers are Jewish. My three best friends are Jewish. David Geffen, Jeffrey Katzenberg, Steven Spielberg, Mike Milken. These are friends of mine. They're all Jewish. So how does that make sense? I was raised in a Jewish community.
I want to ask you both about something because it was the second most asked question by people on the street.
Why she didn't respond to that?
And I know it's a sensitive issue for you, and you talked with Oprah about it. But somehow people still are not, they don't feel they've heard everything about the whiteness of your skin, and that it's not somehow a choice on your part, along with the makeup, to be, is it to be neither black or white, neither
my God. He looks
to look
so
completely male, to be in the androgynous zone. I think they want to know, it is a decision on your part some way, the way you look. Where does it come from?
This is rude.
I think it creates itself, nature.
He's an artist. He has every right, and he is constantly remodifying something or changing it or reconstructing it or, you know, working on some imperfection that he thinks needs to be worked on. If he sees something he doesn't like, he changes it. Period. He resculpted himself. He's an artist.
I might want to put a red dot right there one day. But two eyes right here.
Do you wish you were the color you were again?
Do I wish I was the
that color?
That's nature. That I love black. I love.
Do you wish you were that way?
I envy her because she can tan and I can't.
You wish you were
One more
the
question
color.
I want to make sure I ask. Are you going to sing together?
No.
I would love to sing with you. Would you like to sing with me?
You don't sing?
I don't sing. I did sing, but that's not why I married Michael.
Michael trolling.
I don't need that. It's ridiculous. If I wanted it, I mean, I'm not going to marry someone for a recording career, just to clear that up as well.
What? Stop.
I'm going to let the two of you duke this out over here. We'll take a break and we'll be back.
Stop.
And as our hour ends, I'd like to just ask each of you for a one-sentence answer. Time's so short. Where do you want to be in 5 years?
Oh boy, I love what I'm doing now, and to do everything I can to help the children. And hello, Bobby Sherritt.
I just want people to know what they're dealing with before and understand that I'm not the, that we are not. The jokes, the degrading comments, all that kind of stuff, it's really irritating. So I didn't get to get into that. This is over already, but stuff.
We want to choke them.
All right,
Yeah,
so
how about
5
that?
years.
Don't believe the
to choke
garbage.
them.
All the tabloid junk. Don't read it. Don't listen to it. It's garbage. It's junk. It's stupid.
And so,
Enough of it.
And tonight is over.
I know Michael got a lot of pent up anger. He tries to
we'll
cover
probably
it
have
and
some
hide
final
it,
thoughts
but
on all this ourselves
he puts
next
it in his
week.
music too.
Until then, I'm Diane Sawyer, and I hope you join Sam Donaldson and me next week for another edition of Primetime Live.
Have you seen my childhood?
Yeah, like I was saying,
I'm searching.
I know he has he's human. I know he has to have a lot of pent up anger and shit. So, he expresses it through his music, but I know he wants to get physical. I know he want to punch some people, but she had asked the question earlier about the S word, suicide. I can't say it on YouTube too much, because if you say it on YouTube, your video gets flagged or whatever. But she had asked him a question about, suicide. And she said, like, have you ever felt, S word, suicidal? No, that's the public trying to make him feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like when people bully certain celebrities or certain people, I feel like they try to push them to that point to commit. I'm gonna just say commit. I feel like they try to do that to get them to commit suicide. But to put that on him, to put suicide on him, like, that's dumb as hell. Like, why would you think he would want to do that? No, that's y'all wanting him to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you hate him so much, you want him to leave. But I don't know. This interview was stupid as hell. I don't know what her agenda was. I guess her agenda was to make him look crazy and to, like, dehumanize him. Pretty much, it was to dehumanize him, and this was just stupid. Like, this was dumb. What did we get out of this? What did I learn? I literally didn't learn anything. Like, what? I guess. But yeah, y'all, that was my reaction to this video. If you guys enjoyed my reaction, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next reaction video.